at Isa's job right now because I'm gonna help her shoot some photos, or Elfie and I are gonna model for some photos for this amazing brand that does bedding. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I'll mention it in a second. But the showroom looks insane. Wow. It's also 3 days of design this week, so they had to set it up either way. And they have an event this week. But yeah, now I'm just gonna wait for him to wake up, and then we're gonna get to work. I'll try to set up the camera so I can film a little bit. Also, we had the baptism this Saturday. I'll show you some of that a bit later. Har jättegodt lys. Alltså det man kan få. Who are we shooting for? Nice. Yeah. Say that again. Sweet 702. So guys, I'm back home. We went to Nørrebro to pick up a package. I have a job to shoot and they sent the package to my old address, which is like at the other end of the city. But we picked it up. It was so fun at Isa's work. And she's so cute because she's hyped Elfie up so much to her coworkers, so she was like excited to show him, I think. But it went well. It's 1:30 now. I was supposed to have lunch with Ella, but we moved that till Friday. So now I am gonna feed Elfie, and then I'm gonna try to shoot the job, or I'll wait until Angus get home, and then that's basically the plan for now. The weather is great. And then we'll eat something now and I'll give you an update on the baptism that was on Saturday. So, a little update on the baptism. It went amazing. He did not cry in the church, and we had like an amazing priest. And yeah, it was overall like a really great day. I feel like people were so cute. Like all of Anders's friends, they showed up in suits. Like they took it so seriously. And like my friends are a bit more chill with the dressing up. But like everybody came and everybody got him like the cutest gifts. He got so many gifts. It was insane. I'm just so grateful. So thank you to everybody who came and got us amazing gifts. Like he has, you can't see it, but like books, bikes, so much silverware, just so many things. But if you saw my last video, you saw that I basically said that I wanted you guys to ask me any question you have that's like getting a baby related. And I thought I could just answer some of those now. So, can you talk a little bit about how your priorities have changed since becoming a parent in regards to dreams, values, and lifestyle? How my priorities have changed in terms of dreams. I feel like it's a hard one. I don't think I have anything that specifically comes into my brain because, as I've talked about before, I think I'm quite lucky in the sense that I don't feel that big of a change personality-wise since becoming a mom. It feels very natural to me. I've also heard a lot of other people that definitely feel like it's a big change, and because my job beforehand was kind of the same as it is now, like I am so lucky to not be that restricted in the way that I live my life in the sense of adding a baby into it. Like I can have the same job, obviously the same friends, live the same place. He's just an add-on. Priority, like of course I prioritize seeing my friends and working like earlier in the day, and I value staying at home like after 7 p.m. where beforehand it was different. Like I'd love to go out for like a drink at the end of the day with my friends, and I still love to do that. I just like to do it at like 5 p.m. so I can be home at 7. And I think I still need to evolve a little bit in the sense of getting back into like a normal routine. Sleep wise, I feel really good right now. You also have to keep in mind I'm almost 7 months postpartum, so we are starting to get somewhere where right now he's sitting playing by himself. He is a very social baby. He's a very independent baby. So he makes it very easy for us to have him as part of our life. And sometimes I even bring him to work stuff, just like I did this morning, as you saw. I obviously prioritize him above anything. But I am also a people pleaser to a certain extent. So I also sometimes have to take a step back and be like, now I have to prioritize myself a little bit, because I definitely tend to prioritize him, my relationship, my family, my friends, my job, sometimes before I prioritize myself. So that's basically what I have to work on a little bit, like putting myself a bit higher up in the queue of, priorities, basically. Values. I see all moms now. Before I got pregnant, I did not see all moms. Like now I think I value women just way more than I did before. And beforehand, I already valued women as the highest, most amazing creatures on earth. But like giving birth, being pregnant, raising a child is the most insane thing ever. And I just think, yes, women are so cool. And in terms of dreams, I have the same dreams. I don't think that has changed anything along. I also am very like one day at a time kind of person. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but I'm not really rushing to get there. I think like my dreams are like family oriented. Like I want more kids, I want a house, stuff like that. And however I'm gonna get there, I don't know yet, but I know I'm gonna get there along the way. I would be interested about the baptism religion topic, like which role religion plays in you and Anders' life and the decision on getting Elfie baptized. So I don't know if this is different from like Denmark to the rest of the world, but baptism in Denmark, of course, is a religious tradition, but it's, I don't want to get hate for this, but it's not that much about the religion. It's an old tradition. Everyone I know, me included, my family, we're all baptized. That's how we get our name. Like you can obviously legally get your name by like putting it into the system, but it's a way of celebrating them being born. I think it's a beautiful transition. And then, yeah, you do say yes to God, but the baptisms here are, you say yes to God for them, and then when they turn 13, 14, they get a confirmation, and that's when they have to say it themselves, if they want to. So they can continue, they have the option to get confirmation. So it's a tradition, a really beautiful tradition that we do in the church, but I wouldn't say that we're religious people.
Hi, and welcome to another event. Another day in Katarina Krebs' life.
I love the intro! Where did that come from? Okay, try again. 1, 2, okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Good to see you again.
Love this energy. Klokken 5 var der ikke flere tilbage. Hey guys, I haven't updated you at all today, but it's basically 9:30 at night and I've just been to dinner. So this morning, Anders and I just went out and did like a lot of errands. Like we had to go and buy Elfie a new pacifier because he for some reason decided that he didn't want his pacifier anymore. Whoa, I look tired. And then when we came home, we went to one of Anders' friends. He finished his master's today, so we went to his like graduation, I guess you could say. And then came back home, I put Alfie to bed, and now I've just been at a dinner for an Australian brand called Nak Nada. Now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday now, and I'm gonna go to the swimming pool with Philippa and Carlo and Andrea. And this is what I'm wearing. This one that I got from England and Sarah from like a random boutique. And then my long Saint Acne spring version of a black coat. And then a weekday t-shirt, generic jeans, and my COS ballerinas. And my Balenciaga bag. And now I feel tired, even though we kind of slept. No, we didn't sleep for a long time. Whatever.
We didn't, no.
See you soon.
Ciao.
Ciao. I'm walking in Copenhagen, and it's so funny because when I used to live in Nørrebro, like I would never go here. I don't know, it just always felt like kind of touristy and felt like a place we used to go when we were 14 and get drunk in the park. So I've never really seen like how beautiful Copenhagen is, but it's so nice here, especially right now because there's no tourists. Like, it's almost empty. But yeah, I'm on my way to the swimming pools, and I'm so excited because last time we went, both Carlo and Elfie thought it was the most fun thing in the world, and well, they're going to do the same today. But I might stop by Libra agency afterwards to look at some of their stuff. And then it's 3 days of design this week, which is like basically a new fashion week. It's become so big here in the city, and there are so many invitations, and I haven't really planned on doing that much just because it's fun and it's really cool, but it doesn't really benefit me like work-wise, and I'm trying to prioritize, you know, attending events that benefits me work-wise. Otherwise, I'd rather be with Alfie and like do my job. But I might go to a showroom that Mørk Fashion is hosting, which is Isa's job. So, or at her job. So, I'll show you if I go. But right now, we're going to the pools. I have just quickly changed. It's been a few hours. We got back home from Pips, and then Ida came over because Anders was gonna tattoo her. And now he's out with Elfie. I'm gonna go to the Suite 704, I wanna call it, event for 3 days of design. So I just changed into this, which I really like. It's a gemwear purple shirt. I love 3/4 length. And then my Reformation suit pants that I also wore to the baptism. And then these shoes are Another Stories. And they're really nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna put on some lip liner and a jacket, and then I'm gonna bike over there. It's already like 4:30, so I want to be back home again at 6. Det lyder helt vanvittigt. Heartbreaker. It's Thursday and it's currently 8 a.m. I'm trying to get Alfie to sleep in his big boy bed for nap times, but he really didn't want to, so we went outside instead. He's finally sleeping, and then I can sit in the sun and read my book, so it's actually fine. But yeah, I've set up the big boy bed now, and I think it's really hard trying to figure out how to do that the right way, also because he doesn't have his own room. So he can hear us like when we put him to bed, so he'll like wake up every now and then, which is a bit annoying. But I have a mission to finish this book really soon. I have less than 100 pages left, and then I can continue with all the other books that I've started. But today I'm gonna drop by E45. They have like a little Adidas event, and then I'm gonna meet Julie for some wine later. But I'm wearing this really comfy set right now. This is gonna be my summer sweats. Link them down below. They're so comfortable. Now we are on our way to E45. They have a little Adidas gifting kind of thing. And I don't know how I feel about my hair today.
Good. It's very good. You're also wearing a cap. So
Yeah, because I
it doesn't
didn't
really
like
matter.
it. It's the Stan Smith kind of thing, I think. I just hope we get some baby shoes for Elfie.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. It's Friday, and Elfie and I are on our way to meet Carl, one of my friends, at a park called Flint and Ørsted. She works at Pilgrim, and I haven't seen her in such a long time. She's meeting Elfie for the first time, which is really exciting. But they've had like these amazing brain trips, and I haven't been able to go the last 3 times. Because the first time I was on vacation with Anders' family. Second time I was like basically due, about to give birth. And then they just went on one, and I obviously breastfeeding. So it's gonna be really nice to see her and catch up, but this is what I'm wearing. I have on the same sweater from Arcade, and then a purple vintage dress, my Reformation suit pants, silver ballerinas, and then my red bag. We're gonna go and meet her now, and then I'm gonna come home and answer some more of the mommy questions, and then tonight my siblings and my mom is gonna come over for a beer. Last night I met up with my friend Julie, and we just sat in like my yard and had a glass of wine, which was good because I had put Alfie to bed before she came, and then he woke up and he did not want his pacifier and he did not want to be comforted by Anders. So he just started crying like crazy, which he never does. So something's happening, like he's becoming very attached to me, which is normal I think for this age, but it's just so annoying that he doesn't want his pacifier. So I ordered some new ones this morning, and we're gonna try out a few different ones. We're back home, and it was really nice to see Carl, and Ella and Carla also joined for a little bit before I headed back home. But we're back home. Alfie's basically crawling. I don't know what's going on. He's not moving, but he's like putting himself in the position, and then he's like swaying back and forth. That's pretty insane. But my plan right now is to clean out my closets as soon as as soon as Anders gets home. I'm gonna do like a full-on deep clean and update my Selfie store. What? Nej, jeg skal ikke på telefonen. Okay guys, it is Saturday today, and I'm gonna wear sweats all day. I was gonna go to a lunch. I was gonna go to a lunch with Philippa and her boyfriend and her son Carlo with my family, but I just texted her. I was like, I feel so lazy today, so they're gonna come here. But somebody wrote me yesterday and asked me if I had any tips on like not any tips, but what I would put in my closet for like the freshly postpartum body. So I thought I could mention it for a few options. When I was freshly postpartum, I wore a lot of sweats, you know, like people do. But to make it comfortable, I also wore this when I was pregnant. So I would say this is both like pregnancy and postpartum friendly. But colorful sweats, I think, was really fun. And I think that could be really cute to wear this summer. So I have a few different ones. When I say sweat, I just kind of mean like comfy pants. So this is sweats. But this is from La Nouvelle. just some pink ones. I have a green pair. These are from Gym. A red pair from Frankie's Bikinis. I have a blue pair from Frankie's Bikinis. I have my favorite black ones that you guys know from Weekday. And then I also have this pair that I wore earlier in the week. Just like a white version. And you can actually dress up sweatpants quite a lot. So what I did is I wore sweats and then with like layered t-shirts and tank tops. And I think if you just wear a lot of fun colors, it looks more like an outfit and less like you're wearing sweats. And then like wear it with boots or ballerinas, stuff like that. I feel like that is like, and wearing colors is gonna brighten your mood. And when you're freshly postpartum, your hormones are insane and you're so out of balance. So colors kind of gives you a little happy pill. Then I would obviously, like, your downstairs area is so sensitive, so like jeans are just not fun. Also dresses did not work for me because I was breastfeeding. So if you're breastfeeding, I think dresses are super annoying because you have to like wear pants underneath and then you have to get up to pull it up to get your boob out. So for me, once again, sweats, colorful baby tees, even though you kind of want to feel comfortable, but then put like a sweater on top. And that's also quite nice when you're breastfeeding, that you kind of have 2 layers. So I would wear like a tight t-shirt, a tank top, and then a sweater or something on top. So if you're outside and you're breastfeeding, you know, you have 2 layers, so the one can kind of cover something up. But yeah, bright colors, comfortable clothes, obviously. I would buy some t-shirts from Gymwear. They're super nice, thick material, which, I don't know, both their tank tops and their t-shirts are amazing. And I can link some other colorful ones down below. Flora obviously has some great t-shirts, and there's so many brands right now. I feel like that's doing really great basics. Then another good outfit recipe is like a cute midi skirt and graphic tees, because that's super comfortable for you as well. So like get yourself like some plain black or white gray skirts. Yeah, there's a brand, Lido. And then I would wear that with like a graphic tee, either this one, this is also Gymwear, and then this one is also really fun. Again, ballerinas and a pair of sunglasses, and then your hair up in a hair clip, and you're gonna be super comfortable, but it's also gonna look really cute. And then your big diaper bag, and then get yourself a sleigh bag. I have the red Balenciaga tote bag that I basically use as my diaper bag, and I love it because it's fucking cool. And then I haven't bought money on a bag that I don't like, and otherwise I would bring 2 bags. And then I would bring a diaper bag and my own bag, so it kind of also like minimizes what you're bringing. This skirt is also really cute and like a bit more girly. But yeah, I feel like colorful sweats, layering, and then midi skirt plus graphic tee would be my like summer uniform if I was freshly postpartum.